Alright, boys and girls, Scotty the Redneck Canadian here. Welcome to my channel, Scotty's Homestead University, where I try not to offend liberals and swear, and hopefully you learn something. So anyways, it's like midnight. I haven't played my guitar since I played a gig on Saturday, and I don't know, I just sat here for 4 hours and played. So, alright, well, it's like midnight. I'm going to bed. I figured it'd be a good video to show you tomorrow because it's not supposed to be sunny at all. What it's like to live off the grid. It's like the 23rd of September now because I think it's past midnight. So, right now, we're at 95%, 239 amp hours in this battery bank. Like I said before, I got another 100 amp hour battery in the golf cart that will get added to this bank when it gets too cold to charge the golf cart outside. By that time, I'll probably need it. So, all right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in I don't know, whatever, 6-7 hours, whenever I get up tomorrow. So, and then usually, here, we got a light there. Usually the one over the wood stove works, but I forgot to plug it in and charge it. So, all right, well, good night. It's morning. Good morning. Coda bear's outside. It's just starting to get, so you could probably wander around outside without anything as far as light. So, open up the damper on the wood stove. We're good to go. I probably closed it down a little bit too much last night, but we're gonna get that rocking so that we got some hot water because it is not supposed to be sunny out today at all. And I did use the toilet. I didn't think you wanted to see that. So up here, we're going to turn the big inverter on, and it'll kick on, and it'll pressurize the water. And we're 94%, right about where we were when I went to bed last night. So this, you see, we're pumping 1.8 kilowatts right now, but that's only for a few seconds when the pump is running. But yeah, this system's working really well. I think what I am going to do is take this light here and disconnect the wiring and wire this up to the small inverter because there are 3 6-watt LEDs. So, all right, I'm gonna make myself some coffee and get this cleaned up. I gotta do dishes and finish putting away the groceries because I did get busy yesterday. So I'll see you in a minute. All right, so how well does this work? You can hear it's boiling. We're still at 93%. And since that's boiling, this is actually running. I have to mount this a little bit better, but we're just going to turn the pump up. Oh, it wasn't on. Ah, there we go. All right, so that's going to circulate my hot water and heat my hot water. I'm going to finish doing the dishes because I spent a little bit too much time this morning playing guitar. Yeah, and so the difference between this, well, you can't even put your hand on there for very long. And this one's actually kind of cold because that heat exchanger works really well because it's like a 42-inch heat exchanger made for a huge hot water tank. So super efficient, and it's free. And the difference between really dry 3-year-old firewood and cut in September and burned all winter is huge. So anyway, let's see. Oh, look at that. We're only pulling 43 watts. So that means, let's check it out. We're getting something here out of our solar panels already. There you go, 8 o'clock in the morning. It is cloudy, it is foggy, and we're getting 18, 19, 20 amps, or 20 watts, sorry. So it's better than nothing. I mean, it's taking care of 1/3 of what I'm using right now, and that's heating the hot water. So we're good. It's 8:45. We're getting 155 watts. And I'm jamming to the music. Look at that, we're putting 100 watts into the battery. So, and you can see out here, it is like not even close to being sunny. I don't know if you can see on the camera, I think you can. I mean, man, that tree got destroyed in an ice storm. But you can see, I mean, there's just fog. But we're still getting a little bit of production. So, all right, so here is a timer that I got on Amazon. It's rated for outdoor, which is good because my quote-unquote garage fridge is pretty much outdoors. One of the things hopefully I can get done today is building a roof so that it will not dump a bunch of snow in front of the door. Anyways, so I'm resetting this now so that it is on at 9:30 and off at 7 o'clock at night because it's pretty much dark by 7. So this will do 8 different on-off cycles. I don't know why you'd need 8, but anyway. So it is 9:21. I'm gonna go plug this back in. Okay, so this inverter now is on standby, and you can go, it's going 62 watts, 70 watts, to 103, right? You see it's pulsing, 77 to 50. You know, it's looking for a load. Now, the problem I got is my charging station over here is going haywire. Okay? And my washing machine keeps kicking on and off. And if I open the door here, you can see in my little fridge what's going on. So, the fridge, that's not a big deal because, you know, the light's not going to be going on and off because that's closed. But I really don't want my washing machine going click, 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 click constantly. And I don't want this going haywire. So what I think I'm going to need to do, luckily I never finished the bathroom, so I'm going to need to wire that outlet, my boxes right here, into the same circuit as that washing machine and just be able to click that off when everything's on standby. So not a big deal, but I mean, these are like challenges that I find and have to come up with solutions to all the time. So anyway, it's almost 9:30. That fridge is going to kick on and we're going to see what happens. All right, so it is 10:15. Now, usually by now my batteries are almost full, but we're actually ticking up a little bit. And we're at about 50 watts right now. So that's with both refrigerators are running. The garage fridge and the one in here and this. So I guess my problem with the hot water right now, because it's been cloudy for like, I think this is the 5th day, I haven't had a lot of sunlight to put solar electricity into the hot water tank. And what's been happening is at night I get this ripping, and it's cool because, you know, I got the windows open down here. But then I go up into the loft and it's like 800 degrees. Well, no, not 800, but probably like 110. And then I end up sleeping on the couch. And I'm not a fan of sleeping on the couch. So I guess what my plan now is to burn all my nubs that are left over from the stuff like that. I'll just get this ripping in the morning. And then just keep in mind that I need to keep coming and filling it full of nubs, and that'll give me my hot water. So, all right, I got some shit to do. All right, so I took a break and I was making lunch, and I noticed it brightened up just a little bit outside because I've been running in the red all morning, and just a little bit of brightening up. Now I'm putting 11. No, remember we were at 93 and it was ticking up. And all morning I was losing about 100 watts an hour, and just that little bit of brightening up really made it rip. So we got like 830 volts or 830 watts going in there right now. So that's like the beauty of this system that I designed, was I was like, okay, I'm only going to get a little bit of sunlight in the wintertime. So I need to maximize it when it's available and put as much into my batteries as I possibly can as quickly as I can, because I'm going to get only about an hour and 50 minutes of good sunlight on a bright day, you know, getting near the end of December. So yeah, so if we get an hour and a half of this, and it's not bright out by any stretch, if we get another hour and a half of this, I'll have my batteries full for the day. And right now, I mean, everything's working. That refrigerator's on and off as it wants to be. The fridge, the garage fridge is on and off as it wants to be. I've got the hot water recycling or recirculation going. It's like 81 degrees in here. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So normally, let's say I don't think it's supposed to get bright out today, but if it was going to get bright out, then I would have a choice. Okay, a decision to make. Am I going to plug in the golf cart? It's at like 88%. It hasn't been charged in a couple of days. Or do I turn on my hot water tank and use PV and don't worry about wood? So I don't know. I don't think we're going to get there. But anyways, we'll check back in a bit. It's like 11 o'clock. All right, so it's like noon. Again, it's like not even remotely sunny out. It's a little brighter than it was because I was negative there for a second. So just looking at the weather forecast here, it looks like there's no real breaks in the cloud all the way till Escanaba, which might be okay. It's 12:12 now. We're just past September 21st, so this should be like the most amount that we're gonna get. This is like the middle of the solar prime, so we probably will get a full charge, maybe not, but it'll be close. But we're not gonna have a lot of excess solar energy today anyways, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna go finish cleaning up the yard and getting this stuff put away, and stacking some more firewood. Oops. And taking that empty peanut butter jar out and cleaning it out. So, all right, we'll come back in a bit. One thing I should mention, like everything that is rechargeable, we're getting recharged. So all my lights and stuff like that, making sure that everything here, you know, I just use the vacuum, so I'm recharging everything. So I guess it's just when it's available, you just make sure that you use it. So I could like turn off the TV and the recirculation pump, and we could gain a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay. So hopefully we get another couple of breaks in the clouds where it, not so much breaks in the clouds, but where it gets lighter and it jacks it up a little bit. But either way, it's supposed to be pretty much sunny tomorrow. So I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good, even though it is like the equinox and all. This is like 5 days that there's been no sun. So like 5 days have been pretty much just like this. And I'm keeping my battery completely full. So my battery banks. And recall, there's another 100 amp hour battery in there. So instead of 250, that'll be 350 once it gets cold enough that we don't want the lithium battery outside because it's too cold to charge, and that we're gonna have about half, a little bit more than half of the sunlight hours. So we're not gonna have a lot of access to charge that anyways. So, and you know, I don't think it's gonna be very useful in 2 feet of snow anyway. So, all right, I'm gonna go get some shit done. All right, well, it's like, I don't know, 1:30 or something, and we're at like 99%. It'll be done in like 10 minutes or like 10 seconds if the sun comes back out. So it's going to be boring the whole rest of the day. So I'm just going to go do my thing, and I'll see you tonight. Because there's nothing, I mean, pretty much I could do anything I wanted at this point, and the solar panels are going to cover it. I mean, I could run the washing machine, the dryer, whatever. As long as I do it in probably the next hour, because the trees are going to shade the panels. I need to fix that before the winter. But anyway, all right, I'll see you tonight. Well, the sun's starting to come out, and of course, like I was saying, these 3 trees. They have shaded my entire solar array. So thinking the whole thing needs to get moved over and out maybe a little bit. Just for now though. But those leaves will be gone pretty soon because, you know, it is September. But hey, I had a full battery by what, like 1:30? It's like 3 now. All right, so, you know, the sun started coming out a little bit, and it's gone now, I think. Yeah, it's gone. But I was like, I don't know, it's free power time, so I did the laundry. That's why I got a different shirt on. And clothes hanging up. But that's basically how it works. I don't think there's any point in me staying up all night and showing you guys me playing guitar and picking my nose, watching TV. So let's take a look at what we did for the day. Okay, so you can see for the last week, this is a week ago right here, there really hasn't been much sun. I think on that day, actually a week ago, was this Thursday? So I think last Thursday it was the last day it was sunny, but I had just, you know, done the laundry and done all the stuff that I was gonna do, and I got the hot water tank like it's hot. One day it was almost boiling. You could hear it. And so I just didn't use it a week ago. And then after that, you can see every day where the color changes that the battery bank got full. But it was not very sunny out. So you see on some of these days, 3 kilowatts, 3.25, 3.79, 4.56. That day the sun came out a little bit, and I plugged the golf cart in. Then 2.96 yesterday, and now we're at 3.16 today. So I feel pretty good about this, because when I started this a couple months ago, I was using 21 kilowatt hours of electricity a day, and now it looks like I'm down to like an average of a little over 3. And I don't think that's going to change, because even though I'm going to be using the lights and the television a little bit more as it gets darker earlier and stays darker later, that refrigerator outside is not going to be running as much. So I think that's going to more than make up for it. So anyway. So yeah, I mean, I hope that gives you an idea of how it works, because I know people ask me about that all the time. Yeah, it's kind of like a little challenge every day. You know, I look at the weather and I say, okay, what's it going to be like? Oh, it's going to be sunny tomorrow, so I don't care. I can fall asleep on the couch and leave everything running, and it's no big deal. Or if I know it's not going to be sunny, then, you know, I'll shut off that big inverter and go a little bit Amish. But I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. I guess hopefully that gives you an idea how it works. And like I said, I've got the generator. The generator will actually put 80 amps an hour into those batteries when it's running. And when it's sunny out, that solar controller will put 70 amps an hour. And I got, you know, what, 250 amp hours. So when I add another 100, it's going to be 350. So, you know, I can run those down to halfway. And if I get a good day of sun, then it's only going to take one day. And that was how I designed it. Was I got my usage to a minimum, and I started kind of tracking that every day. And then I said, okay, well, how much do I need then to get myself through a week? Because I'm thinking I'm going to get one good sunny day a week in the wintertime. How much in a week do I need in solar panels and solar charger capacity to do that? So anyway, yeah, I'm going to take a shower, because why not? Everything's kind of still wet. I don't want a bunch of smoke. And yeah, all right. So till next time, keep your sticks on the ice, eh?